Chat, I miss y'all. I miss this account. I miss this page. As y'all can see, ignore the thumbnail. It ain't the best. I'm trying though. I'm trying to, elevate in a certain way when it comes to these type of videos on this channel. You know what I mean? Because we gotta go crazy on this channel. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't do enough on this page. You know what I mean? I always say it, but we in a season of action. I ain't gonna lie. I had a rough month last month. That last month was tough. I feel like it was some type of spiritual warfare shit. I don't know how to explain this shit. You know what I mean? It was tough though. But I don't know. I just mentally that was a crazy month. You know what I mean? And I know some of y'all probably feel the same way. You know what I mean? Ignore how the hair look. I know it look a little crazy. I'm trying to get myself together. You know what I mean? My fault, child. As y'all know, I'm into filming now. So y'all see a lot of videos on my shorts where it's films. I love filming. You know what I mean? That's probably my favorite thing to do right now, content-wise, is film. I love it. Look at the Blue Yeti mic. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not using it right now. This month, I'm trying to go back to this mic. I don't know why. Blue Yeti cool, but it ain't. I don't know. I ain't gonna use that right now. You know what I mean? I'm back on the podcasting mic. But listen. As y'all see by the thumbnail entitled, Healing Isn't Easy. And let me take myself off the screen for this. The process of healing, a lot of people, they heal differently. And I learned to stop judging people on how they heal and stop judging people on what the things they do. A lot of people resort to I ain't gonna say it on thing, but yeah, but a lot of people, resort to substance, or they resort to talking to this person, talking to that person, having hoes, as you call it, you know what I mean? Or they resort to being alone, separating themselves from the whole world. A lot of people have different ways of healing. And when I started to understand that and become more mature about it, I stopped judging. I realized people deal with pain differently. People deal with going through it differently. Some people don't fully heal from, like breakups. They don't heal from pain. They don't heal from things in general. The healing process is not easy for everyone. And when you start to understand that, you judge less. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you want to be selective on who you just love and who you just out here fucking with. I say this all the time. Be selective on that. Don't just jump into love or jump into a relationship or a situation. You know what I mean? Like, just willy-nilly. You have to know yourself before you do that, because how are you going to end up? You know what I mean? How are you going to feel? What's the process going to look like when you have to heal? What is that going to look like? And when you start to think about that in that aspect, in that light, you want to save yourself the trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because you know everybody heals differently, and you especially yourself, you heal differently. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know yourself. Know how you feel. Understand how you feel. Understand how you heal. You know what I'm saying? And when you learn that and get that down packed, you know, okay, I got to be picky and choosy who I'm going to fuck with. Is this person going to put me through a bad healing stage? Do they show what red flags off rip? You know what I mean? Do I got to distance myself from this person? Find somebody who's actually fucking with me. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you ain't going to have to deal with healing, because eventually you might have to. It's a normal thing. But it's not easy for everybody. Not everybody recovers and heals properly. You know what I mean? So that's my opinion on it. You know what I mean? Not everybody can heal the same. You know what I mean? Healing isn't easy. You know what I mean? But give me your thoughts on healing. How did you have to heal? What process did you go through? And how did you get through it? You know what I mean? What was your process and what did it look like? You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments. Y'all vote with the thumbnail. Let me know. If y'all like more thumbnails, I got y'all. I'm going to work on those and get better on those. But day 1 of October, this month feels great. September, I don't know what the fuck that was. And I feel like we can all agree as a collective, that month was terrible. That shit, September 2025, you couldn't pay me to relive that shit. I don't give a fuck. Fuck no. But the energy of this month, it feels better already. So I'm glad, I'm grateful. I'm just ready to move forward. You know what I mean? I love y'all. Let me know how y'all healing process look like. Tell me in the comments. I love y'all. I'm out.